Our WIS Investigates team has an update on a story that aired almost 2 weeks ago, looking into ShotSpotter technology placed throughout Richland County.
The devices record the surrounding area when they've detected a noise that registers as gunfire. Investigative reporter Derek Rush sat down with Sheriff Leon Lott to go over data collected since RCSD got the contract in 2022.
Could you play that and just what it sounds like when, because you said the officers get that call, right?
So this is one that happened last night. This was a shootout that happened last night where someone was shot. Now that registered 19 different rounds. Now you could hear the different sounds, which meant that was multiple guns being shot. And it picked up all of them.
After my initial story on some of the questions surrounding ShotSpotter gunfire detection technology, Richland County Sheriff Leon Lott provided more context into the conversation. One of the initial criticisms were that the devices are unreliable.
Fireworks go off, a car backfires, any number of noises could trigger one of these devices to say, oh, gunshots fired on this block.
American Civil Liberties Union spokesperson Paul Bowers referenced studies from Chicago showing nearly 90% of ShotSpotter alerts did not lead to any sort of an arrest or even an investigation of a gun-related crime. But the data here in Richland County says otherwise.
And looking at the numbers, it was roughly 1,500 in the last calendar year total shots. Out of those 1,500, I'm looking at this number of false positives is 18.
Yeah, not that many. Yeah, and again, what is a false positive? Does somebody get searched? Does something happen? No, it just means we responded and determined that that noise that it picked up was not a gunshot. But when you listen to it, it will sound like a gunshot. It's a loud noise, and that's what those sensors are made to do, is determine that, hear that sound, and then tell us exactly where it's at.
The database also revealing that despite efforts to mitigate it, gun-related incidents in the county are on the rise.
I'm looking at this other number, gunfire, just last month. Compared to March of last year, you got 103% increase. Right. You see that 103.4% increase. What does that say to you?
Now we still got a bunch of kids out here running around with guns that are shooting. Just like that, what I just played for you. That's 19 rounds that got fired right there in a small area. You know, we shouldn't have gunfire all the time. But we have that, and people hear it, and now they say, I'm not going to call in, it's not worth it. Well, but we're still responding now because ShotSpotter is telling us there was some guns fired at this location. You know, we need to go find out who's doing it.
That was Derek Rush reporting. Our team is still looking into more details surrounding ShotSpotter. The biggest question is what constitutes a false positive and records that data. We've reached out to several experts on ShotSpotters, and we'll have those updates as soon as we receive a response.